Hut hut. Let's party. As excited as I've ever been, my brother, Mr. AJ Cucksey.
Yes, sir.
This episode is to all the people out there feeling sorry for themselves, myself included. I'm going to go back and watch this one anytime I'm having a down day, buddy, just because of how much I respect you and look up to you.
I appreciate it.
We met at a, Lord, what was it? Top Chef.
Top Chef event, yeah.
Top Chef event for the hospital.
Yep.
All my punt days back in Buffalo just grew my love for pediatric cancer and young people going through unimaginable things and their parents. And obviously I grew a huge love for your dad. Communicate through him, have a more relationship with your pops than I do your mama. But obviously just watching how strong they've been for you in the short time I've known you has been awesome. And I'm just thrilled that I know you, man. New York days I was Buffalo, but I wore this shirt in honor of your pops today. Show them a little love. My New Yorker. The New York team, even though they're not really in New York. Buffalo's the only New York team. Everybody wants to act like the Jets and Giants New York teams are not, man. You know what I'm saying? Josh Allen lets them know. But anyways, let's start, bro. Let me just hear a little bit about your story. I know for everybody out there, AJ is far from shy. He is proud of what he's overcome and what he's been able to do to lead other young people and be an inspiration for a lot of people. So we'll make sure Josh Dobbs gets a copy of this episode. I know he loves you and he's your main man.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
trying to take over number one, but I know I got a long way to go to take over for Josh. So either way, buddy, tell me a little bit about everything you've been through and where you're at now and just what you got going on.
Yeah, so I'll kind of start from ground zero. Back in 2014, we were at Disney, and we were about to I don't remember what ride it was. We were about to get on a roller coaster of some sort, and I was like, hey, I gotta go to the restroom. So my dad took me, sat me down one of those little stalls, and crouched down right in front of me. I said, I can't see you, Daddy. He said, I'm right here, AJ. I said, I can't see you. So from that point, they canceled the rest of the trip, and they, up to that point, could tell that there was some difference in my walking, my balance, my vision overall, but nothing truly stood out. I think that was the main thing that stood out. So we canceled the trip early, came back to my pediatrician, who told us, let's go to Children's. So he sent us to Children's, we went to Children's, and after multiple tests and stuff like that, they told me that I was diagnosed with brain tumors, 7.
7 of them?
Yes, sir.
It's just hard to imagine how you could have 7 tumors growing in your. There's not that much room in your brain.
No, yeah,
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And that was the beginning, huh?
It was.
How old were you when you heard that news?
4.
4.
So of course, I really don't remember anything much. I don't remember how I felt, but yeah.
I can only imagine the gut wrenching feeling for your parents to hear that, man. Yeah. I've had 4 babies. They were all 4 at one point, and thank the good Lord I never got that news. I knew immediately when I met you why he chose you. I feel like you were chosen, man. Just the way and I feel like there's been a lot of kids throughout my time in the pediatric cancer world that it's like, all right, God, I got it. I see why you chose this one to fight this battle and conquer it and lead others, and you just inspire people, man. You fire me up, my friend.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, so 4 years old, get unimaginable news. You don't really understand it at 4.
No.
You got mommy and daddy telling you it's going to be okay.
No.
You know, it's different than if you find out at 14.
Yeah.
So at 4 years old, mom and dad are the ones that have to be the warriors and make you feel like nothing's wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that's exactly what they did, right?
No clue. I don't remember anything.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but I would assume yes, that is
yeah.
what happened.
And at what point did you start to realize, man, I got something going on here that ain't good?
I'll tell you, probably by age 8, 9, or 10. I can't really exactly remember, but I started getting to a point where I was going, okay, certain chemos aren't working. We have MRIs, and so I started to kind of get into learning about kind of what this was meaning to me, because I'm getting older, and so, I want to know what's actually going on with my body. So I would say probably around 9 or 10 is when I really started getting into what was actually going on with my body.
And how did that feel once you started to really learn about exactly what it was?
I think it made it easier. Whether it's kind of communicating with doctors or just knowing exactly what's happening with my body, because there's there's kind of a difference if you don't know what's going on with your body, but there's something right different than if you do know what's going on with your body.
I love it, man. I love it. And then, just for everybody out there who's going to be watching this, how in the world do you stay so positive? I mean, everybody has bad days.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you do too, like every other human being in the world without brain tumors.
Yes, sir.
But I've never seen it. I mean, the last surgery you had, what was I was there the next day.
A couple days later, yeah.
They had just stitched you back up. It was fresh.
Yeah.
And you were fired up, man. All you want to do was go home. You're like, I'm cool.
All I wanted to do.
Yeah. So, is it your relationship with God? Is it your parents' strength? What do you think has given you so much just positive energy? Like you meet anybody you meet, whether it's my girl Jen East,
yeah,
or Miss Carlton, or anybody that's been around you. It's like you have such a special place in all these people's heart because you have handled this with such not only class and just resilience, but such a good attitude about it. How in the world do you think you have been able to do that?
Well, see, I think the main reason is I've always thought about it, as I started, once I got to the age where I knew what was actually going on, I started thinking about it as, okay, I can't handle what's going on. So all I can do is put this in God's hands because He's going to do what's right for me. And, if what I want is not in His plan, then that's not in His plan. So I just put it in His hands.
My man, chill bump moment. I'm about to jump off this table. You got me fired up. We're about to get crazy in here if you keep going.
Oh,
sorry,
no.
I'm going to calm down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, got you. But, all right, man. Well, believe it or not, I found out some really crazy news. The last time we were spending some time together, maybe it was a couple times ago, you were talking about playing football.
Yeah.
Is that still on the cards?
It looks like it is. I played for 2 seasons. Was told I would never play with all this hardware in my head, and I got one of those little slips from school. I was like, I want to play. So I went home. I started doing research. How many kids with brain tumors get hurt? What are the special helmets? And I brought it to my parents, telling them this, and they're like, "This probably isn't gonna happen, but why?" So we went to my doctor, showed her that it was actually not her at the time. It was a PA. She was not there that day, and we showed them the helmet. She's like, Savage doesn't like people playing football. I don't think it's gonna happen. And so we went to Florida. I think a couple weeks later, and my dad decided to stay behind, do some work, and come meet us there a few days later. Well, him staying behind, and he decided to work late one night with a coworker, and he met her at a store. And she goes, "I've held you back this long. You don't have a port. Why not let you play the game that you love?" She even, it's kind of funny, she told him, "Look, if you caught me in office, I probably would have said no. But you hadn't." He said he's told me multiple times, he caught her out with her kids, and just kind of in the break moment, she was like, "Yeah, go play the game you love."
I love it, man. Well, that's a God thing.
Yeah, it is.
God wanted you to play football.
Yes, sir.
Football with brain tumors. There's not many guys I'm ever going to meet with that story, my friend. I'm trying to work on my language on this. Be kid-friendly environment. But you're a badass. All right. There's no other way to put it. It fires me up, man. You're so inspirational. Oh, my goodness. Well, all right. Let's get to some fun stuff. Last time we talked, you were thinking about maybe starting to train a little bit. Maybe get beef back up.
Definitely, yeah.
Well, I'll talk to your dad, and we'll figure out a really cool plan. I know we had a little bit of a setback here recently, huh?
It has, yeah.
Yeah.
But, power through it.
Absolutely, buddy. Absolutely. Well, let's talk about some fun stuff. So, obviously, your favorite sport's football.
It is, yes, sir.
Who's your favorite player?
Josh Dobbs.
My guy.
Being big friends with him. We made a commitment when he left Tennessee and got drafted. We were like, wherever he goes, we're going to go. So I've been a Steelers fan. I've been a Jags fan. I was back as a Steelers fan. Been a Browns fan. Was a Lions fan for a little bit. Titans. I've been all over. So just wherever he goes, I want to support him.
You're loyal. I love that about you.
I am.
Josh Dobbs. Yeah, I've been around Josh a little bit. We're not the best of friends by any stretch, but we spent enough time around each other for me to know just how first class that man is.
Yeah, he's great. And not just him, his family, everybody just around him. They're great people.
So you love the game of football. It's your favorite.
It is.
And as long as Josh Dobbs is playing NFL football, that's the team you love.
Yes, sir.
Let's say one of these days Josh gets old like me and can't play anymore. Who you cheering for then?
I haven't really thought about that. You know, hopefully we'll be a little while. Hopefully he's got a good career.
Yeah.
But I really haven't thought about that. Maybe Titans again because they're just a close team, good team sport. But I haven't really thought about it.
I love it. You like Tennessee football?
I do. Yes, sir. Big Tennessee football fan.
So you're more worried about college football than the NFL once Josh might not be playing anymore.
Probably. I mean, it's a Saturday and a Sunday, so I'll be watching stuff on Sunday and Monday. But yeah, I'll probably be more locked into Tennessee college football than I would the pros.
My man. So give me your most memorable moment through being so bad to the bone and resilient. Well, what's something that sticks out in your brain through this whole process that just makes you think, man, God is good. That was awesome. I'm so thankful for that moment.
I think the moment, I would say my most recent, not most recent, back when I was first diagnosed, my parents were told I would never walk again. They were told that I might not ever live again. Well, I'm not in a wheelchair anymore, and I'm definitely here.
My God.
That's just him working through me, and he had the plan and playing with the scale.
You don't plan on slowing down anytime soon, do you?
No, sir, I don't.
Absolutely not. I truly believe, and you tell me if you agree with me, that the power of the mind is a really cool thing.
It is,
and
yes, sir.
If you truly have zero give up in you, which you've proven that, and you truly put it in God's hands, I swear I think there's something about the brain energy and chemistry that goes to the rest of your body as opposed to if you get negative and give up. I mean, you put it in God's hands, and you refuse to ever accept those things. And look at you, still sitting here, my man, fresh hair and all. I heard you just took a nice shower before you came in here, looking good, smelling good. Sorry if I don't smell as good as you.
Who told you that?
Oh, I thought that's what your dad said earlier. You no shower? Oh man.
Well, I mean, I showered, but I didn't shower before this. No.
Oh, did you shower today?
Yes.
Attaboy. Well, here's another thing. Shout out to whatever doctor has worked on your head, because every time I see you, there's zero resemblance of multiple brain surgeries.
She's great.
She's unbelievable, huh? I mean, my goodness.
Yeah, she, this past surgery, I mean, she cut away a little bit of hair, but nothing much. I mean, I had all my hair really, because we were even talking, am I going to have to get everything shaved off? Am I not? And we went and asked her, she goes, you can keep it. You might be missing a little bit, but you probably won't be able to tell, because she does a great job working around everything.
That's cool, man. Yeah, the last surgery was the one I stopped by for, right?
Yes, sir, it was. Yep.
I mean, you could barely. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
It's cool when there's people that are that talented.
Oh, yeah.
And care that much.
Yeah.
They understand for young people that you like your hair, huh?
I do.
Yeah, it looks good. I like it too if I had hair like that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, what else, man? You tell me something. What do you want to talk about? What do you want to tell the world today? Is there anything on your heart? Anything on your mind?
Not really.
Something you've been thinking about lately?
Not really. Just coming on a show with you.
My man. God is good. How about that?
He is. Yes, sir. Definitely is.
Let's say something nice about your mom on here, just in case she's watching. Dad and Grandpa are here. Let's throw Mom a little shout out.
I mean, Mom, just like Dad and everybody else in the family, and my sister. I'll throw my sister and my brother a shout as well. They've all kind of been supporters through this entire thing. But Mom and sister and Dad and brother, I guess. I don't want to leave him out. I mean, but they've all supported me well through this entire thing.
I love it.
Definitely.
You got Jesus on your side.
I do.
He chose you to change the world and impact people. You got an awesome family.
I do.
Crazy dad.
Yeah,
He's over here in the corner. We might let him jump in. Here, come on in here, man. Say hi. Come on, bro. Don't
yeah,
be scared
Dad.
all your life. Here we go.
You shy?
He's got his tattoos out and everything today. Oh, yeah, suck it in. The Brian Dable look-alike. My God. My God. One of the best dudes on the planet, man.
Yep.
One of the best dudes on the planet.
Definitely.
Well, buddy, I love you. Oh, we even got Grandpa here. He cut his fingers off, so we might not put him in the picture, but we'll give him a little shout out. But what a great family. You guys inspired me. Pops, man, I hope you know how much I love you guys, and it's been great to get to know you. We need to get you around Triple F more, get you around the kids, and I hope all the people that are watching this just see how positive you are, how much you love life, how much you rely on Jesus in the darkest of times. And, like you said, for a 4-year-old boy with great parents that are telling you it's going to be okay, it's one thing. But for an 8-year-old, 9-year-old that truly learns what's going on and then says, all right, God, you got it.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, dude. You're
Thank
a
you.
special young man, and you make me a better man.
I appreciate it.
You make me a better man, and I appreciate you more than you know. Love you, dude.
Love you too.
My guy. All right, let me give me a hut.
Hut hut.
Oh, yeah. We thought this was over,
Yeah.
and Dad said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" He didn't tell.
course.
He didn't tell the most recent
fine.
story. So let's hear it.
So-
we're back.
I was at a church camp this past week, and we're playing dodgeball. And I was told that, I'm not supposed to play dodgeball. I didn't remember ever being told that because it was years ago when I was younger. So I just didn't remember. So I was playing, and got hit right in the eye with the ball. Fell over. Didn't hit my head or anything, but it really hurt. Started getting a headache and everything. Vision was super blurry. Started getting dark. So thankfully, one of my friends, his dad's a doctor. He was there. And after it got so bad, he decided to bring me back. Where we met Dad at the emergency room. We're there for about 5 hours. They told me I had a acute corneal injury. So they gave me drops and just kind of healed up. It wasn't anything terrible, but I got injured.
So let me get this straight. We got brain tumors.
Yes.
We're playing dodgeball
Yes.
because we're resilient. We're stubborn.
Yes.
I say all the time, when you're a teenage male and you have a certain body part, it makes you half as smart as our female counterparts until we're much, much older.
Yes.
So for whatever reason, you thought playing dodgeball was a good idea.
Yes.
You get pegged in the eyeball,
Yeah.
ended up in the hospital.
Yep.
Attaboy. I love that. You got to live, man.
Yeah.
Don't tell Dad I said that, even though he's standing back here. Don't tell him I said that. So no more dodgeball.
Nope.
Probably not a good idea.
Probably not.
But once again, didn't break you.
No, it
Nothing
didn't.
does.
Nope.
Nothing does.
No, sir.
I'm sure Dad wasn't happy though.
No.
Did he call you anything short of great person?
Nope.
He just loved you through it, huh?
Yep.
I love that. I love that.
Maybe didn't love the 5 hours in the emergency room, but yeah.
That's awesome, man. Well, once again, nothing stops you, dude. Nothing stops you.
Yes,
And it doesn't surprise me a bit that you were playing dodgeball. You're a young man that loves life and has fun and just wanted to roll at church camp. And of course, you get paid. How bad did the kid feel that hit you? That's my
It
question.
wasn't a kid, it was actually an adult. We were playing their employees versus some of the kids it was them versus us, and it was, yeah.
So now I have a burning desire to go beat
Oh
that
gosh.
person up.
No.
I won't.
You don't
I won't.
have to go tackle somebody.
Okay, sorry. All
Your
right.
NFL days are over.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. I bet this person felt horrible.
He did.
I
He
can't
did.
imagine.
Oh yeah,
Poor guy.
he felt very bad.
I guarantee it.
I went to the hospital Wednesday night. Thankfully, I was able to come back Thursday after going to the neurologist or neurosurgeon, whatever it was, neurologist, whatever. A bunch of different names. And she told me, look, go back. I was like, I'm not gonna do anything stupid. I won't play dodgeball or anything. So I went back and told him, look, you're good. It happens. So, yeah.
Well,
He did feel bad though.
I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Anybody who
Yeah.
puts a kid in the hospital, much less the Knoxville's favorite child, with brain tumor issues, I'm sure he did feel bad. And I won't beat him up. Okay? I won't even ask his name just to make sure I don't. Okay? What's his name? I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
All right. My man out there that hit AJ, I forgive you because AJ forgives you. So
Yep.
we'll just move on. I know it was an accident. I'm sure you feel bad. But, yeah, we'll just drop it.
Yep.
'Cause I'm starting to get angry again, AJ.
Oh, no.
Just kidding. Not really.
Oh, great.
Love you, man. You're the
Love you
best.
too.
All right, buddy. We're out again. Hut, hut.
Hut.
My guy.